Hi again. So you picked a brand name now, and we're going to discuss whether it can be trademarked or not. Now there are some general prohibitions on trademarks, and those are surnames, descriptive marks, generic marks, offensive marks, and confusingly similar marks. We talked about confusingly similar marks in the first lesson. Now let's talk about the others. So surname can't be protected with a trademark. However, there is an exception. If you are able to use that surname in the marketplace for a period of generally about 5 years and gain some unique meaning for the surname that is associated with your brand, like McDonald's for example, then you can register it down the line. And if it's at this point it's designated a surname, you can register on something called the supplemental register, which is a backup register. So the most important register is a primary register. If you can't register on that, the supplemental will give you a chance to show within 5 years that you have made the mark yours. So first is surname. Second is descriptive. So descriptive marks can't be registered. There's a general prohibition on descriptive marks because the USPTO doesn't want you to prevent others in the field from using those words to describe their goods and services. So if these are normal words that are used to describe the goods and services in the field you're in, then they're likely to be descriptive. Now, descriptive is of the character of the goods and services themselves or people that carry them out. So if it's descriptive of some aspect of the goods and services or the production thereof, just beware that this may come up as a hurdle in your prosecution. So generic is related to descriptive marks in that it covers off language that other people in the industry need to use to describe their goods and services. For example, boots for boots or shoes would be pretty close to generic. A descriptive might be leather for boots or shoes. So it doesn't describe, boots. Leather could be many other things, but it describes the character of your particular goods and services, and that's why it's descriptive. Now, offensive marks can't be registered, so that's, swear words. There's also confusing marks, so we talked about that a little bit earlier. And the important thing to keep in mind with the trademark is that if somebody else has it, particularly a big company, then they may come after you to prevent your use of the mark. And that is why it's important to avoid a confusing mark at the outset. Now, large companies, even if your mark is not that close in your opinion, but they think it is, they can still pursue the case and cause you a great deal of discomfort. So especially where you're a startup, it's best to avoid that pain at the outset and just dig a little bit deeper for your mark to see if someone else is using it before you go ahead and adopt it.